Om Shanti, everybody. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti.
Om Shanti. Everybody feel present.
Om
Everybody
Shanti.
relax. So our topic is today is emotional stability. How can we stay emotional? What does that mean? Yes. So definitely we have a great time together. So a couple thoughts Father has given me to share with you. So we will share all together. So what is the agenda today? We will do more the experiment. You can all hear me okay?
Yeah.
So we're going to do the little bit of knowledge part, then we are going to do the experiment, a couple exercises, and we are going to be have a great time together. Because more we want to practice what we are learning. So that is the whole thing we are really going to experience today. So how can we stay emotionally stable? So we'll start with is yes, our bodies are here now, minds are here. Hopefully everybody is in the moment right now, in the present, and we can pick up new knowledge points and we can start sharing and experiencing it ourselves as well. And so before we go there, let's just a couple times we are going to be have Om, and that is with the open mouth. We are going to be really focus on the breath. And when we are going to do the Om, that is we are going to practice together. So basically you're going to be go from your navel. O, who is right going to be in the heart chakra. We're going to open our heart for the compassion and all the love we need and to experience and give to others. And then we are really going to go is right here, is right kind of vibrating that Om here, right? So let's experience a couple of times that together, then we can build that energy all together. We can feel that energy ourselves and send that vibration to our bodies and the families where we're sitting and from there to the universe. So let's all of us together take a deep breath in and slowly let it go. One more breath in with the sound of ah, like you want to open your mouth and say, this is a relaxing breath. One more time. Now all together, let's breathe in for Om. Again. Couple more times. One more time. Great. Thank you. So this is all we are relaxing all the muscles. When we get stressed out, mostly shows on our face. So to relax with the Om, your muscles inside and especially on the face, when you're doing with that open mouth, making your mouth like oh, ooh, ooh, then you're making that basically you look a little funny, but that's okay. because you're relaxing all the muscles from our face. And it's really good to be what the topic we're going to talk about today. So, what is emotional stability? What does that mean? So, some of you want to come in and you want to share your thoughts on it. You're most welcome, but we just have to be careful when one person is talking because it is getting recorded. So, then we just have to wait for the next person to come in. So, I'll share my thoughts, then you guys can come in. And what that means to me is stable, stillness, peaceful feeling, calmness, serene, silence, grounded. That's what I feel when I'm emotionally stable. Stability means to me is all that is. I am in one thought, me and today's knowledge, advanced knowledge is that me and him combined. That's how I feel when I'm emotionally stable. Anybody else wants to add? Anything else you can think? That's good. Okay. We will maybe discuss towards the end. And we're going to finish our class today by 3:30. And the reason for that, because we have a special class with Sister Mohini, and that starts a little earlier. So we have to be there. So that's why I want to make sure I give you that heads up. So we will cover lots of good points and we will do the experience together. So then we can go and fill from our senior sister, Sister Mohini. And emotion stability is similar to more like as being more like as you're basically as a resilient for yourself, right? Focus on staying active and getting back after you get knocked down. So that's what I feel. All of us, we feel emotionally sometimes down, sometimes up. It's not is a we don't go down. You want to feel the emotion and feel it. You don't want to stay down. You want to come up. So today we are going to share a couple of the tips. What is, I only share what I'm doing, what is helping me experimental more, not just the book value, because all of us, we can learn that from anywhere. So here with the Rajo meditation and what we experience here, we're just experiencing ourselves and we're sharing that knowledge. So, three key points to emotionally stable. What are the three key points we need to be focused on to stay always stable? Number one is for me is all of us we need to pay attention. We need to be look at is our how are we like our perception about looking at things. How we look at things outside when the situation comes. Do I look into the negativity side? Do I look into the positive side? My perception about things. That is how I emotionally get tangled into the situations, and that's how I get disturbed. That's the first thing, my perception. Second thing is, I check on my expectations. Life is not always smooth ride, right? It's always ups and downs. So when I'm down, I am learning something. What is there for me to learn instead of getting upset? I'm not like why this is like is happening to me. I'm not always expecting as everything is good has to happen to me. But when other things comes around, how I am taking that, am I accepting that situation or the people coming in my life? What is my expectation? You know, this word is like easy to say. Everybody understand what is expectation, but only time this word is mean to anything to us ourselves. How am I using that? My understanding of the word. So it's important. How do I feel that time? What am I taking that time? What I'm learning when the challenge challenge comes in front of me or the challenging people comes in front of me. According to me, they're challenging. Maybe they're not thinking that way. How am I taking that again? Going back to my perception and my expectations that time when it doesn't get met, then I get disturbed. Agree? How many of you agree with that? You can nod your I know some of you have your videos on. I can see you can nod your head. I know most of you are on mute right now. And the third thing is I focus on being emotionally stable is being in the action plan. When we feel like bad, sad, less energy, right? Less motivated, less willpower. Sometimes all of us will feel that. And we're not coming up. We want to have new ideas, but no ideas flowing to us, right? We all feel that sometimes. So that is mean is that our emotion somewhere is getting disturbed. So I really need to pay attention that is what can I do? Action is basically the cure for anything. So taking is some small action that time towards that is whatever you're feeling. First going back to again, we all know that is going to the root cause. If I'm getting disturbed this moment, going back to my small thinking is what is I'm thinking this present moment, what is my perception towards that, what I'm thinking right now, the thought I'm creating towards that, what I'm seeing. So checking my own senses, what others are saying, how am I hearing that time, what they're seeing, am I picking up the way I want to pick, are they making sense to me, or is they're saying something else and I'm making something out of that. So when I start, like, it's really taking a little small steps towards that. So the key to emotional health is definitely is taking some actions towards that, right? If I'm feeling, as example, lethargic, tired, no energy, maybe just taking a couple deep breaths and taking some moving around in the house. If you cannot go outside, I know it's raining, right? But we can take an umbrella, we can still go out close by, not like it's really with the precaution where you can, keeping the social distance. All of that is we can do that. Something small is when that is what happens is because what thought you're in, so changes that thought for you. So the whole thing is changing your thinking. But first, before that, is going to the what is creating that thought, going to the root cause of that. So small steps always is like even something very small. That is the ultimate sign of that you haven't given up on your like 'cause when we don't do anything, you keep thinking about the same thing, then it becomes big. The things are not big in our life. We make them big by thinking, right? So two things I always keep in mind, we all can keep in mind, is to be really emotionally staying stable and moving forward in life. Number one, you already probably know that, is start. Do something about it right now. What can I do? What I'm feeling right now? Feel the emotion, feel it, and then what are we going to do about it right now? What can I do about it? Happening outside? Is it in my control? No. What can I do to stay stable this present moment? This is a golden opportunity to really connect with the source, fill myself, clear my karmic accounts, clear all my sins, all my vices I have within me, and I know it, what we need to work on. All of us, we know, right? So, this is a golden opportunity. All of us can go within and find out if I really want to be different person, want to have harmony in life, this is the time. So first thing is start now. Today, what can I do towards that? Start. Second thing is never give up on yourself. Never put yourself. So that's why the self-love, self-respect, self-care, all that comes in. Am I taking care of me? Body, yes, we are all taking care of from morning till end of the day. We always doing something towards the body. What am I doing for my mind on daily basis? So I'm going to share 5 daily habits all of us can use to stay emotionally stable. What would be that? We all know them, but am I you like doing it and using it on daily basis? We are learning all those things, but then now the question is, how many am I putting into practice? Correct? So the first one is what I daily pay attention to, my 5 daily habits to keep me stable. My focus is now silence, stillness, stable mind. Soft spoken, you probably have seen me on a couple of classes now. I am practicing that. Less talk, more staying within, that the source combine all the time. So, what are the 5 things? Number 1, daily meditation. How long am I staying in the meditation? Am I becoming a karmic yogi? When I'm doing the daily chores, am I staying in remembrance? Or I forget? Keep checking myself. Morning meditation, sitting meditation, that's like this fire yoga. Or am I always doing a walking meditation? Am I always talking to the Father? Or am I sometimes listening to the Father too? What is His guidance for me? Because I have to be quiet, right? When my mind is clear and calm and clean, that's the only time I can have His touching. So that is going to come there when I'm paying attention. Emotionally, I'm being stable. So that's why lots of people this moment emotionally are very, very disturbed. And we are fortunate we are taking this knowledge and we are using it and we are feeling better. So that's why it's our job in the family. We are all living in the family, most of us. And when I'm stable, then they will feel that energy. They can start feeling that too. Especially as being a mothers and fathers, I think we have a bigger responsibility for our families too. How I carry the energy, that energy is not only staying with me, it's going to my family, going to my neighbors, going to the community, going to the universe. So this moment, everybody, all the meditators has to be more stable. So that's why we can bring that change what is happening outside. We can start living the normal life again. So that is the first thing. So I really need to check my meditation. So how am I doing that? Am I just doing as a chore? I'm really digging within. What am I changing with the meditation? What is changing? What I see the change within me, myself. Am I getting less irritated? Am I being a little bit more calmer person? Am I making a rush still like everywhere I go? Or I have that calmness within, the peace within, what we are looking for. So that's the first thing. The second thing, because mind and body has to be together, right? Am I daily doing some movement for this body? Very important, exercise. So we're going to do a couple of them today. Yogic exercises, but it's important. Important to stretch this body. 2 things is keeps us healthy. You all know that. Everybody knows that. What are the 2 things we really need to keep it healthy for our body? Oxygen, good oxygen flowing to the body, and the blood circulation. If you don't want to have any sickness in this body, you need to keep this body moving with a good exercise, drinking good water, because more than 70% is the water. And how are you drinking the water? Are you charging your water every time you drink? Okay? So it's really, really important. How am I doing that? So that's the second is the exercise. So you need to check these 5 points. I check myself. I have a couple of charts. I do one chart is for the body, one chart for my mind, one chart I have for this, like different things I do. So this is what keeps me going. That's I can check the self progress. So that is important, right? Exercise daily. That could be just a breathing exercise, some stretches, some walking, some movement in the body. Just check yourself. So minimum, everybody needed at least 20 minutes, at least 20 minutes to keep your heart rate going, to keep your like all the muscles relaxed. If we don't do that, that's why we get stiff. That's why the pains and the aches and all the diseases comes in the body, because we really need to pay attention to that, right? Because I'm the one is responsible for this body. I'm responsible for my mind. I am responsible for this body as well, because the soul lives in this body. So I need to keep it healthy. Third thing is that comes with exercise is the diet, the food. How am I buying the food? From the buying till it goes in your mouth, what are you doing? What are the steps? When you're buying and picking, what energy are you picking that food with? You're bringing home, and are you washing the food? And where you putting all of us little checkup when I'm cooking, which mind am I cooking that food? When I'm eating, what I'm doing to that? It's not only the food, but what type of food am I eating? What am I putting in my body? Am I listening what my body wants? Or I'm just giving because I'm hungry? So we really need to be, most of us are vegetarian on this classes. I know we some have a new probably students are coming on, and but we really need to pay attention when I'm a vegetarian. So what am I eating? Is my diet is balanced, or I'm just filling myself? That's why we feel low in the energy too. We need a good fats. We need good nutrition food. And anybody need ever help with that? Is I don't mind sharing what we do and what how we have changed so many things in our diet as well. So you know what, we learn and we put it to practice. And when you see the results, then you would love to share. And that is one thing I love to share. Like definitely all of us want to be healthy. We are family. We need to help each other to be physically and mentally and emotionally all areas balanced and healthy. Then of course, the other one is all of us has to pay attention. Time to time, I feel guilty with that too, because doing different things. Our screen time. How much am I in front of the computer? How much I am watching on the phone? So that's why the emotional, like this moment, if you want to emotionally stable, that is the energy taker. So you really need to pay attention how much energy going. Yes, learning different thing is all good, but how much am I learning and how much I'm applying is a question, because this is already quite full. So we need to really calm down a little bit. Every day, make your schedule. This much I'm going to learn. This what I'm going to put it to practice today, not tomorrow, not next month. This is the one thing I'm going to be practice today. That is what the game changer is. That's what I found for myself. We all love to learn. I am big learner. I love to learn from new things. But same time, we need to start applying what we're learning. Agree? How many of us is feel sometimes as we have too much time? Because we have to have a limit. If we can put a screening time for our kids, we put a limit on them when they're little and for everything. So why not ourselves? So everything is just checking myself. I need to change. When I change, my kids and everybody else around me, they will probably do the same thing. So that is, I'm really paying close attention these days. Who I'm listening to, what I'm listening, and what am I applying? Most of you have taken a knowledge. We have a knowledge class in the morning, every morning, 6 to 7. You guys don't have to go anywhere this present moment. And you all have the link. This is the same link. You plug in 6 to 7. If you just start listening to that knowledge class and start applying, you don't need to take much more knowledge. So that's a lot, a lot. The missing link is again is applying that knowledge. So that is really can make the difference. So let's all of us start doing that practice, what I'm learning, what I'm putting to practice, and how much screen time, how many videos, how many audios am I listening? Because the big thing we really need to pay attention to, if I'm still getting emotionally disturbed, that's the five senses I need to pay attention. The three major senses are eyes, ears, and the mouth. So these three, and the nostrils, of course, is there too, and the touch is there too. So, but those the five, I really need to become a master of those. So that is what is I am going to be keep my mind unstable. Emotionally, I'm going to stay stable. Because when I'm putting all that information from outside, I'm feeling more instead of staying connected, I am getting distracted. Number five, sleep. Very important. Those are the five things I really pay close attention. So, with all of those five things, you really need to have a schedule, sleep time. Are you going to sleep same time? Are you getting up every day same time? It's a routine. Your body clock gets set up when you do that, when you don't have to put any alarm. All of your meditator, you probably have that already experienced. Whatever the time you get up and what time you go to sleep and what type of mind you go to sleep, that's important. What are you listening that time? What are you practicing that time? That's how the good sleep will be. Then you don't need more than 6 hours sleep. When you're meditating, every 5 minutes can give you a couple hours sleep, right? 2 hours of relaxation. That's why we need to be during the day. It's not like again going back to the first point, the meditation. So we really need to be use that the traffic control. Don't when the traffic control, even we have it on the phone, we are so busy and we don't even pay attention. It's just 2 minutes, 1 minute, whatever the time we have goes on. Am I really paying attention that time? What one thing is I have changed one thought for the whole day or for the whole week. Take one quality, practice that for the whole day, and really pay attention to your senses. That's how the chart I have for myself. Which sense really disturbed me today? Which one went out of my control? How I'm going to bring that in my control tomorrow? Just a little checkup, so then we can all get better with that. So now, so those are the five things. There's so many other things we can add on. Again, why don't we start with the small, simple things, right? So what we are going to do now, so we're going to do now because we all of us is doing a loss of screen time. So I want to share with you a couple of the tapping exercises because this time of the year, I don't know if any of you have that problem with because when the spring comes, I have dry eyes and I love spring. For same time, they do bother my eyes a little bit. And what we are doing is definitely when we're using the phones and doing lots of training with the Zoom, is looking at the screen is not helping either. And lots of your teachers, and you know you're doing all your classes online. All of us, everything is moved online. It's good and bad same time. You just have to pay attention. What can I do? You all are familiar with the tapping. So we are going to do a little exercise is with the tapping just for the face, relaxing the muscles on the eye area. And then we are going to do a little bit more the meditation. We're going to do the experience. Then we are going to have another emotional blockage. We are going to be talk about that. If we're having any emotional blockage, we're all going to check ourselves. If that is the pain is there, why I have that, what is lacking in my life, how can I fix that right now? So let's do the tapping exercise. Probably you already know that is the EFT. So it's an emotional affective technique. So what do you need to know? First, when you do the like for the eyes, you can all do that is anytime you're feeling a little bit tired. I'm doing a couple times a day whenever I feel tired, and I'm using lots of that the drops in my eyes as well. So that is helping to release that is the relaxation in my eyes as well. So when you're doing the tapping exercise, first you need to know. First, when you sit down for your tapping, beside the eyes, I'm going to give you the 9 Meridian points as well. So then we can all learn that. And there's few new ones I'm doing now. I have learned more. So we will do that as well. First, you need to know what are you feeling this present moment. You need to get hold of the feeling. During the day, whenever you feel sad, tired, irritated, whatever the feeling is, right? So you get hold of that feeling. Don't ignore the feeling. Don't shove that in your subconscious mind. So most of us, is we are good at ignoring things. They come up front. You feel that like there's an irritation or whatever that is, and then we don't acknowledge it. and then just be pushed back to our subconscious, and that's dangerous. If we want to be emotionally stable, we want to be take that out of our subconscious mind. So what we are going to do, and so that is the one thing you're going to pay attention. So you give a number from 1 to 10. Whatever that feeling is, how are you feeling right now? Give that a feeling a number, first thing. Then you're going to do the points, and I usually do the rounds for 3 times, depends what time you have. Doesn't take more than 3 to 5 minutes. So if you're doing slowly and surely the whole 9 Madarian points, it takes about a 1 minute to usually to go around the whole cycle. So 3 minutes you can take out from your busy schedule, and you can clear that feeling right there and then, and you will feel better, emotionally stable right away. And instead of going more deeper into that, lots of people going to that sadness, and sadness goes to the next level, to the next level, to the next level, to the depression. You don't want to go there. So that is why it's so important. When I have that tool, when you're doing it, what is going to happen? Who's watching you around you? They want to do that too. And then they will be emotionally stable as well. So that's our job. So when I change, people around me will change, my neighborhood will change, everybody. So we will have this beautiful world together, right? That is our goal. So that's our aim and object, isn't it? So, what are the 9 points? So many of you already know the 9 points, but we quickly go over with the 9 points. So, the first point is right here. So, you're basically using your fingertip right in the middle of your eyebrows, right here, the first point. So, just gently tapping right in the middle. So, what are the wording? Let me give you the wording too. So, you're going to use the wording with it in your mind, or you can say louder, even though I feel whatever this moment stress, but I completely and deeply love and accept myself. Even though I feel this emotion, whatever the emotion is, but I completely and deeply love and accept myself. That is so important to say that wording, because that way you're not letting that emotion take over you. So, who is powerful? I is talking here, the soul. I am powerful. I deeply love and accept myself. So that's why as you fill yourself with that energy, then the emotion is going to fade away. Okay, so that's the wording. So the points are right one in the softly. You don't like really press hard. You don't want to get a boost yourself. Just softly, just touching on that couple times, 4 or 5 times is the same on that point. So the first one is right in the middle, then on top of your eyebrows, underneath the eyebrows. That's the third point right here. Did you know that most of the emotions are here on the face? So that's why there's more points. 5 senses are here. That's why the more points on the face. Okay. First, second, third, fourth, fifth. Right here between your lip and chin. It's not on the chin. It's right here, middle. Okay. Fifth, sixth one, right here on your collarbone where you feel that your bone. So you're going up and down. You can feel that. Okay. And under the armpits and top of your head. So when you start in the starting, one thing I forgot to mention, when you start in the starting, you can do is to start from the hands actually. You go from here, you can do this way, then you do other side on the other side. But how I do it again, because sometimes you get pressed at the time, I do this way. I press both hands together, then that way I don't have to worry about this other hand. So I'm doing like both hands. So let's do it together. Shall we have some music, or well, we'll do without the music because sometimes gets interruption. Even though, who wants to give the feeling? Anybody wants to give the feeling? How are you feeling right now? Get hold of your feeling right now. Everybody, get hold of your feeling. I know we just did exercise. You're probably all feeling calm and relaxed this moment. But anything you want to work on this moment, whatever the feeling comes to you quite often, the irritation, the sadness, or whatever, like what one feeling, get hold of that and give a number. Give a number. Then we are going to be start the exercise. Everybody got hold of the feeling? Yes? I see some nods. Okay, good. Now, let's start. Even though I feel irritated, I'm inside this moment sitting, cannot go anywhere, but I deeply and completely love and accept myself. Even though I cannot go outside and I'm getting irritated, if I deeply and completely love and accept myself. Just go on the different points. But keep saying that in your head. Over the eyebrows, under the eyebrows, gently tapping and being with that and keep deep breathing with it. Under the nose, on the chin, collarbone, and armpits is this is all the lymph nodes. That's why we're doing here. If that's hard for you, you can do one side at a time. If you cannot do both sides, some people have somehow a problem with that. Top of the head, crown chakra. So you opening your crown chakra, then that way you can start feeling the creator's energy flowing through your crown chakra to your body to heal you, the heal the emotion. One more time, going right into your hands. Even though I feel this feeling, whatever the feeling is, I deeply and completely love and accept myself. Deeply and completely love and accept myself. Top of the eyebrows, under the eyes, under the nose, chin. Now, armpits, top of the head. I deeply and completely love and accept myself. Last one. Back to the hands, middle of the eyebrows. Totally be with it. Pay attention to your feeling, whatever the emotion you're feeling. Be with it. Right in the present, right now, what I'm doing. Under the nose, and right on the collarbone. I deeply love and accept myself. I deeply love and accept myself. Top of my crown chakra again. Great. Now I want you to put your hands out. I want you to feel that energy in your hand. And I want you to go back, whatever the feeling, whatever the number you have given, how you felt just like 2, 3 minutes ago, and how do you feel that now? Any of you want to share, please do share. Unmute yourself and share that.
Actually, I think I'm feeling more focused.
One notch down. Very good. Excellent. Yeah, this is the one thing. Actually, it does bring you the concentration and focus. Excellent. Thank you for sharing. So any feeling, how was your number like before and now? Anybody wants to share? We're family, don't be shy.
Yeah, I think I was below 5 and now definitely over it.
Good. So you feel a bit better now, sister?
Yes,
Just
I am.
doing a couple times, right?
Yeah.
Excellent. So it does work. Does work. The key is learning is one thing and doing is another thing, right? So now that is what is the whole difference has become. You know, I'm not good at many things. But one thing is God, I think, has given me that talent, and I really grab that consistently if you want to see the results. When you're putting a 1 foot in front of other, you're walking. If you have to go to that door, I'm keep thinking, sitting there, oh, I have to do it. I have to go there, I have to go there, I have to go there. So how much energy have I wasted thinking about it? I'm still thinking about it. I have to go and pick up something or I need to go there. I need to go for a walk. I will go this afternoon. How many of us we do that? No, no, now it's too hot. I'll go in the afternoon or evening. Then evening comes and I say, tomorrow, for sure. New month, new day, right? We all procrastinating. When we do that, let me share that. That's emotional depleter as well. Because I'm thinking about the same thing, but I'm not doing it. That takes lots of energy. I learned that early age. This is from my father. He gave me that quality. He said, what are you thinking? Do it, done it. With that, move on to the next step. That's why I'm very action oriented. So whatever I learn, take a action, move on. What is next? What is next? That's why I always feel I have so much more time in my hands, because when we are taking one thing, you complete it and stop doing multitasking. We think we are good at multitasking. There's no such thing as multitasking. Some of you might not be agree with me. We can start 5 or 10 things. As a woman, I can speak for myself. We are good at that. We will be cooking and cleaning and doing something else and something else, putting the laundry, but nothing is getting at time. Can you do 5 things? You're actually doing only one thing, right? So let's just focus on one thing at a time. What can I do right now? Am I present right now, sitting here right now? And then I be fully present. Nothing is going on. Is what I have to do just after this and or before this. Doesn't matter. I'm right here, right now, in the present. So that's why the meditation teaches us be present. When I come in the present, what happens? While wasteful thinking from the past and the future goes away, right? So that is our whole focus. So when I really pay attention to that, my thoughts, that is what is going to help me. So that was helpful, everybody? Yes? Okay. So now let me give you all. We are using the time. We are doing this wonderful training. It's great. We can still get together. It's good and bad the way I told you earlier, because we really need to stay connected. This Zoom training is amazing. I'm loving it. I think I'm going to change so many things even afterwards as well. And so basically now, how can we relax our eyes? So it's really, really important to we do a little bit more exercise for the eyes. Okay. So I'm going to give you couple exercises just for the eyes. So you're going to take again your fingers, right? So we're going to make a 8 on the eyes, just couple times, just go like that. And the other thing you're going to do, so these are the lymph nodes right here, all the stressor. When we're using or staining our eyes, so you're going to take this and you're going to drain the stress. Press, press, and let it go. What is not needed, drain it, let it go. Couple times. Whenever you feel a headache and you feel your eyes are tired, so you're going to take a minute and you're going to do that couple times. This is a self-care. So I want each and everyone, if you want to have, and then just go here and you're going to do little, just a massage on your temple for yourself. And press, take a deep breath, let it go. One more time, press, let it go. One more time. You feel the de-stressing? This is very important. The first one is here. Then the second point is right beside your ears. Okay. So take again your 2 or 3 fingers, press on your ears again. Deep breath, hold, let it go. One more time. Once again. Great. So this is the 3 is the thing that you want to do. Now I want you to take your index finger, put it on your eye. With the other 2 fingers, you're going to tap on your eye softly and gently. Couple times tapping on your eye. Excellent. Now go on the other side and tap with other 2 fingers. You feel that tapping inside the eye, all of you? Great. Okay, now we are going to do what we did before. it on the top. And the other one you can do is pick up your, like both index fingers, push your eyebrows up. This is a big emotional point. All of us, we don't take care of that. Press right here. Press up, deep breathing, let it go. One more time, deep breath, press up, and let it go. Once again. Great. So now just tapping on the face, just tapping on the jaw area and on the and two more last ones, like you can remember. You're not going to remember all of them. Whatever you can remember, then you can definitely start doing. So now you're going to take your three fingers. So one is going to go in the middle, and the other two is going to go on your eyelid, just like that. So you're going to be just going to massage close your eyes, and one side you do 3 to 5 times, and you do other side 3 to 5 times. All we're doing is relaxing our senses today, because all the motions are in these 5 senses. That's why the emotional stability will come. Okay, got that? So now, and we all know the rotation of the eyes, how important that is. Okay, let's just do that a couple times. Rotate your eyes, look down, look up, look on the sides, left and right. Don't move your head, just like the eyes. And now rotate your eyes. Look up and down. You can do with a hand too, like looking at your fingers moving, and you just moving your eyes with that. You can go up and down with that too if you're having a hard time. Okay, so just a little practice. Now the last one we do for the jaw, opening your jaw. We're godfathers, lions, right? We're becoming lions. Oh. Okay, there's a meditation. Let's just sit down. Perfect timing. We'll go to meditation right after this. Let's sit comfortably. We'll practice some meditation. Traffic control. Just keep sitting comfortably. I'm going to put some music. If it's not good, then just let me know, one of you guys, and we can just do the meditation, guided meditation. So let's just quickly have some music going on at the back. And hopefully will work. If it didn't, then we will just leave the music out.
Om Shanti, sister.
Om Shanti.
Most of the time, the music from the background, for some reason on Zoom, it doesn't sound good on the other side.
Okay.
Because I have experienced so many times.
Okay. So you want to leave it then?
Just leave it and then just do the guided meditation. That is even better. Like it gives you so much better relaxation.
Okay. How about the one we played before from my YouTube video? How was that?
I felt the same way. Because if the person who is speaking, that is better, comes to the other side when we're listening.
Okay, thank you.
I don't know. I could be wrong, but others can say something about it too.
Yeah, I agree with you, Harpreet. Yeah.
No music?
Yeah.
Okay, great. So let's leave the music because we all are now learning. We are giving up with so many things, so we don't have to have a music. So you can play with own music inside, right? So other than that, the voice is okay. Everything else is coming out okay on the other side?
Yeah.
Yes.
Great, thank you. Okay, let's sit comfortably. Let's take a deep breath in and let it go. One more deep breath in and relax the whole body. One more breath. Whole body relaxed. Now scan your whole body from your bottom of your feet, bringing yourself slowly upwards. Scanning your legs, your stomach, your back, your chest, both arms. Your hands are relaxed on the lap, shoulders, bringing yourself all the way up on your face muscles, my brain area, all my five senses are relaxed. I'm here right now, middle of my both eyebrows, sitting the seat of the soul, I the soul, vibrating my pure qualities. I am peaceful, pure, and powerful. When the words are coming, visualize the color and feel the energy vibrating within. I, the soul, master of my five senses. My eyes are in my control. They only see what I ask them to see. My ears only hear and listen what I tell them to listen. My mouth speaks only the sweet and soft words. And I eat only what I needed, not what I want to. I don't get distracted by the smells. I'm becoming a detached observer from everything outside happening right now. I'm testing my five senses right now. Nothing is touching disturbs my self. This body is in my control. I, the soul, powerful being, emotionally stable, still, serene, silence, body does not affect me. I stay within, combined with my Supreme Father. He is there to guide me, show me the way. I, the soul, is clean, clear, and calm, and ready always to listen his direction. This moment, we're going to park this car, the body, right here. Going to give the order. I, the soul, going to fly high to the subtle world. Visualize yourself, double light, angel, body of light, and light in weight, the thinking, right here in the present, going upwards. With zeal and enthusiasm, my wings are spreaded. I can fly. I can really fly. Going upwards, spreading my wings with this angelic body. Here I come to the angelic world. And I see all the other angels right in front of my eyes. Feeling the drishti and giving the pure drishti to each other. Feeling very powerful. Cruising around, having a great time. Seeing all my ancestors and brothers right there in the angelic world. What is the message they want to give to you? Take it. Feel the energy. Just be with the thought right there, visualizing the angelic world, all the angels flying, getting filled with this beautiful energy. Now we're going to leave in the angelic dress here. We're going to go higher, the diamond sparkling soul, just I, the soul, going upwards, bright seven colors illuminating from me. There I reach the soul world, the peace land. Right in front of my eyes, I see another beautiful bright light, the red color. My Spring Father. I go real close to my Father. Feel the heat like a sun. Rays from Him is coming to me, welcoming me. Come, child, come. I go really close under the canopy of His rays. I am feeling protected, happy, powerful. My Supreme Father is burning all my sins right now, what I don't need anymore. All my karmic account is getting cleared. Any disease in the body, the virus, anything, I'm getting filled with the pure divine energy right now. Feel it, see it, experience it. The golden light from my Supreme Father to me. I, the loving child, sitting right in front, getting showered with this beautiful energy. Totally getting filled. Enjoy the time. The soul is getting charged, fully charged. The whole body is getting healed. Anything was going on in the body, this present moment is feeling calm, serene, emotionally stable. All that is getting filled in that tiny little sparkling soul. Keep seeing that light, feel the heat, see the color, experience it. I, the seed, getting filled with all my father's original qualities, bodiless stage, feeling beautiful, feeling this present moment. Now I'm ready to play again. Getting father's permission to go down to the physical world and play my role again. I, the diamond, the soul, beautiful bright light, like a diamond, sparkling diamond, coming down from the soul world. Visualize yourself coming down, down, down to the angelic world. You see these angels again, all the ancestors and brothers welcoming you again. You're even brighter than before, giving them this beautiful energy. Now you're sharing that energy with all of them, receiving the energy and giving the energy. You see the whole world, the whole globe down. You're standing right on top of the globe. In your angelic body, sending this beautiful light to the whole world. Everybody and anybody suffering this present moment, looking for peace, love, happiness, or power, we are sending out to all our brothers and sisters, getting healed, getting touched with Spring Father's light. I, the instrument, between I'm getting filled and I'm sharing with others. The whole world is feeling peaceful. Life is back to normal. Everybody's happy, enjoying again. Visualize everything back to normal. Now coming down, down, down to the physical world, down to the body where you have left, back middle of your both eyebrows, eye the soul. Sit back in the seat of the soul, giving that pure vibrations to this five elements, the card I left here. All the body parts, feeling this energy, getting healed. The space in this body from the five elements, the bones, the skin, the muscles, my nails, teeth, and my hair. That solid earth element all getting healed right now. I, the soul, purifying all the water in this body. Kidneys are working properly and perfectly. All the organs are working and cooperating with each other. Harmony inside my body. I, the soul, sending this beautiful air to each and every cell of my body. This purified oxygen and blood circulation to heal this entire body. I, the soul, sending the fire, illuminating fire to burn anything need to get burned inside the body, and the digest system getting healed to work properly and perfectly. Now the five elements, the space between the body, that is in my control too. I, the soul, I'm the master. All five elements this body is made of, all healed and working properly and perfectly. All my five senses are 100% in my control right this present moment. They're only doing what I'm telling them to do. I feel calm, peaceful, serene, and emotionally stable. And I feel powerful, and I feel that togetherness, love of the family, love of the Father, and this combined with the Father. Him and me, He's always with me, guiding me, and I'm ready to hear because I'm emotionally stable now. No situation, nobody from outside disturbs my peace of mind. I'm free from the attachments, free from the bondage. I am pure diamond, sending the light to this body. Now this light is spreading to the room where I'm sitting right now and going outside to each and every room in my house. Now this light, good wishes, and pure feelings I'm feeling right now going outside to my neighborhood. Now this pure feeling spreading the city I live in and going out to everywhere in Canada. Now see your auras getting bigger and bigger and bigger and spreading to the whole world, whole universe, all the souls, the plants, animals, birds, all the creatures receiving this beautiful energy. I am that powerful. Feel the power within. When I'm emotionally stable, I am a powerhouse. Today and onwards, I'm going to take the time for myself, for self love, self respect, self care, for my self progress. Let's slowly bring our hands middle of our chest. Let's thank the Creator, the Supreme Father, being with us, filling us with beautiful energy, and giving us this time to spend together, learn from each other, help each other. His knowledge giving us the opportunity to share. Thank you, each and every one of you, sharing your beautiful energy and the time God has given us. And thank the body, being with us, listening to the instructions, and our five senses, cooperating with us today, and now slowly and surely how they can cooperate with us all the time. Just a practice. When I do on consistently basis, I can change myself. When I can change, the world around me will change. Om Shanti.
Shanti.